No beat is safe.
Yeah, we're back.
Straight hood. 16. Yeah. Twice a year like clockwork, I'm back on the scene. It's the superhero swag, the icon 16. Batman Beyond, Red Tornado, Wolverine. Rappers on the radio be sounding like violin. They ain't on my level when I'm doing my thing. Kill whack rappers like I'm Jack in The Shining. They like imagination, relevance, and timing. They ain't talking about kinda like they miming. Lying in the booth, talking about the grinding.
Welcome to fucking Fridays. Back again. Few things that, you know, we like to be able to throw out there for it. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get 16 on here on this nice, beautiful, hot day of Friday. And let's get his opinions on things as well. So let's bring 16 on. You're a jerk. 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 We'll go ahead and let you get started today. Let you go ahead and get yours out. Hot day today.
It's a nice one outside today, everybody. So, welcome back to another episode of Don't Do That. And this is Fuck It Friday. We are your hosts, 16 the Icon and Miss Potts. And we are just having a good day, but we got some things to say for Fuck It Friday.
Oh, yes, we do.
We got some things to say.
Yes, we do.
Ah, man. Again, I am sorry. I did not go on the page on Facebook and get any of these. These are, again, straight from me. Straight from me. Let's see. I got 4 of them. Oh. First one, because this is a short one. People that ride your ass in traffic.
Bro, I fucking hate that shit. I hate that shit.
Don't do that. Like, stop. For real. Like, why?
You ain't gonna get nowhere faster.
You riding someone's ass is not gonna make them go faster. In fact,
makes me slow down.
In fact, it has been proven to make the person in front of you go slower when they see in their rear view that you are riding their ass.
Yeah.
So it's a bad move. You probably don't want to. You probably don't want to do that.
No.
I don't want to do that. No. That's not good.
Because usually the next move after slowing down is usually a brake check.
And then you end up running.
You check your reality.
Yeah.
And realize that, oh shit, now I'm responsible for an accident because
I was riding somebody's ass.
You don't have control over your vehicle. So the person that got hit that's in front of you actually has a lawsuit against you now because you did not have control over your vehicle.
Now the way that I was schooled as a young Padawan on the driving scene was that you have to be a full car's length away from the car in front of you. So that has nothing to do with riding someone's ass. If you're a full car length apart from the person in front of you, you have enough room to brake. You're not riding someone's ass, and you're not being a dickhead. Mm-hmm. Or whatever the female equivalent of that is. I don't know.
Vagina.
But, yeah. I'm just saying, that's something that you... Don't do that. No. Don't do that. You got one?
Yeah, I got one actually. One of them is... And I noticed it the other day at a gas station, and it just kind of disturbed me because I thought we were past this stuff.
Uh-oh.
Okay, why do people insist on not wearing their shoes?
Country.
At a gas station. outside in the gas station where you have gas, you have spit, you have nasty people who will probably take a piss somewhere out there or something. I don't know. It's disgusting. Please wear some shoes, bro.
Man,
like
you could
you're
step on a
literally
nail,
walking
step on anything.
piece of glass. You're literally out there in a gas station, okay, where you have fluids from a vehicle which let you have something wrong with your feet. You probably already have athlete's foot from walking around with no damn shoes on. Let some of that stuff get all up in your feet. And people like that, to me personally, I don't feel like they shower right. Why are you going outside with no shoes on? Because I know damn well as soon as you get home, you're not jumping in the shower, bro.
That's super country.
That's disgusting. That's
country.
That's not an excuse.
I know people that I know
I
people.
know
Remember I don't want to say her name on here.
Where were we at?
Roosevelt.
Oh yeah.
She used and her kids was doing it too because she was doing it constantly, barefoot, Flintstone feet.
Yeah.
Because
But the thing is that there was never, even though constantly outside, no feet, but let them go to a public place like a gas station or a parking lot.
They had shoes on.
They had shoes on.
That person had shoes on.
You know, but when you're out like in your own yard or like how ours was, she would walk from her house, skip the house, and go to the house down there. She wouldn't sometimes not have no shoes on, but that's not the point. The point is you're at a gas station of all places. You're literally in a public area.
There's a lot going on at a gas station.
Exactly.
You got transmission fluid, you got brake fluid, you got gas, you got oil, you got people spitting, you got
cigarette butts.
Oh my God, that just brought me one.
Yeah, I already know what that one is.
Woo! My God. I have to give it a moment of silence. Grabbing cigarette butts from the parking lot of a store and lighting them things up and smoking them. Don't do that. What the? That is the nastiest, most vile. Bro, why? Are you serious? Do you know what it could have been in that parking lot and could, like, cars then ran over that, dogs then walked over it, pissed on it, but anything. And you
want to pick it up.
Pick it up from the parking lot. Even it out and light it up and smoke from it?
It's a crackhead thing.
Don't do that. That's nasty. That's really nasty. Like, don't do that. Whoo, Okay, now that was just random. I didn't know if I was gonna have to do that one, but this one right here. Supervisors who tell you to do something when you have your hands full and their hands are empty.
That's just laziness.
Don't do that. Like, why would you come to your employee after you've cleaned a whole bunch of stuff out of, like, let's just say you grabbed a whole bunch of stuff out of a refrigerator that you knew had to go in the trash, and instead of putting it in the trash, you put it on the counter over by the trash, and then walk over to your employee and say, these things need to go in the trash.
That's just laziness.
Don't do that.
That's just laziness.
Why would you do that? If you know it need to go in the trash, why wouldn't you just put it in the damn trash? Why would you go tell somebody else to step 2 steps that you could have you could have took them to the same 2 steps? Why would you do that?
Because they're lazy. That's all that is. They're lazy. They got power and they know they can use that power.
That is an abuse of power right there. That is that's an irregular time to delegate. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not being a leader, or I don't know what that is. But I've had bosses do that to me, and that is the craziest stuff. If you see me running around in circles here, there, to, fro, hither, yon, back and forth, and you have the time, but you still ask me to do the task.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why wouldn't you just do it? You're like, I see he's running around. Let me go ahead and just toss
Throw
these
it
things
away.
in the trash since I'm right here.
And you set it right by the trash. I mean, that kind of
Like,
goes along the line of, you know, being
That was,
a
oh my God.
supervisor and not even knowing how to use the equipment.
I was so, that right there, it seems like a small thing, but that infuriated me because I was just like, why would he
Not just put it in the trash.
just not throw it in the trash? Like, is that like some in the back of your head type of, I mean, is that some slave master mentality like shit going on in your head? Like, why would you ask me to do something you clearly have the ability to do yourself when you see me busy as hell, got all like, hands full, juggling.
Yeah.
I'm juggling stuff. And you don't have anything in your hands, but you would put the stuff on the counter and tell me that it needs to go in the trash instead of just throwing it in the trash on your lonesome. Don't do that. You look dumb. You sound dumb. That's just... You got me. Let me get that.
Mine.
That brought back memories. I got PTSD.
Stop it. Now, this is obviously a ongoing thing when it comes to the world in general. Now, when you, and this actually happened a couple days ago to someone. Now, I guess what had happened is they're standing there, the employees are standing there behind the counter, catching up on what needs to be done, what's going on, and yada, yada, yada. So I guess a customer had came in, or was about to come in, just didn't even actually come in, but acted like they were about to come in, just comes, grabs the door, and just whips it open. Okay? Hard as hell. Like almost falls back kind of hard. Drunk as hell. And just looks at the manager and says, "You are an effing N-word."
We still doing that?
Still doing that. But why, but what irritates me is, regardless of the situation,
Wow.
an employee should never sit there and say, "Well, he's just drunk." No.
What they say?
A drunk man speaks a sober man's thoughts. Period. End of fucking story.
Something like
But
that.
you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do neither one of those things. One, you don't simply just call somebody that. We're past that, or we should be past that. It's 2024. Your grandkids are having mixed babies now. Now it's time for you to just sit the fuck down and humble yourself.
Seriously.
And for those that want to make an excuse of whether or not they were intoxicated or not in their right mind or anything like that, no, that is now an excuse. That is shift blaming. Stop it.
Yeah.
It's starting to get to the point where I'm going to sit there and record somebody just whooping your butt. And I'm not even gonna help. Like, I'm not gonna help. Nothing. I'm not gonna try to de-escalate nothing, because at the end of the day, it's to the point where you deserve
if somebody put hands on you after that, then
I'm not even gonna do nothing. I don't even care.
Are well aware.
The first thing I'll do is the moment I see the sirens, the cops are coming. That's about all you're gonna get out of it.
Seriously, you are well aware at this point in 2024 that
This shit's fucking disturbing.
of what are fighting words. What words can get you in trouble or get you into a violent situation with other people?
And
you know
now,
what
mind
to
you,
say.
that
so
word
if you say it
was given to people. And now this is an interview that I had seen throughout the Facebook and whatnot of a lot of the artists in the 90s. The word was given to them for a nasty, disgusting reasons. So it was already given to them. So you cannot be mad and say anything about, well, they use it. Because they've been called that for hundreds of years. So now you have the mentality of a word that's stuck in people's heads. They're going to take it and use it as their own and say, well, screw it. We're that to them with them using it. Okay, so whenever somebody outside of that uses that word, you're using that as a fighting word. Period. It's been embedded in their brain that's a word that should be used, but it's just stop. But stop doing the fact that you can't take a word away and say, use a word, and then when somebody uses it to mean brother or family, you can't sit there and say, well, I can use it too. No, you can't, because at the same time, how it originated, you take it back, it was used from
that
one
word
person's point of
is
view.
that
it's
word,
just disgusting. How about that?
That word is not a good
Gross.
word, and you
Gross.
are only allowed to say that word if you are not in the actual race itself. You are only
It's
allowed
just
to say
fact.
that
It's
word
the way
if
it is.
someone has given you permission.
And
If they feel that,
no.
I know how you feel. I'm just saying how it really
Well, the
is.
reason about how it really is,
People
you get
will
around
give
the
you
wrong
that.
people.
Yeah, but people.
You get around the people that
this is
sit
true.
there and say you. So
This
now
is
you're
true.
enabling
This is
an
true.
ass whooping.
It is a certain people that will let you do it.
And certain people
Certain
that won't, and I agree.
So, okay, but that goes into another one, which was people who have been bullied and now they are older and they are bullies and they bully other people. Don't do that. Like, if people bullied you because you were, a little shy or a little quiet or a little weird or a little overweight or whatever, or you had a big nose, or you had your hairline was
Terrible.
Which is why I'm bald. I shaved my shit bald since 87, 88. But I'm saying, if you were bullied for any reason and you know how that felt, why would you turn around and bully someone else? Don't do that. What is wrong with you? Like, you know how bad that felt. You know how that made you feel, and you want to turn around and make someone else feel that way?
Yeah.
That's not a good look. That's not making you look good at all. That's making you look really small.
Yeah. You don't. It's not right to be doing that. You don't. That's why. And then I guess you could say that's kind of how I get myself into trouble a lot myself, I guess, when it comes to me saying shit, because I don't tolerate that. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care if I'm at work. Period. So whenever you treat somebody different because of anything, especially a disability, you kind of deserve a kick in the nuts or the vagina, whatever you want, whatever you got, because people don't deserve that.
I mean, but these are all. I mean, there's a big term. It's a familiar term, not a big term.
It might be big,
but a familiar term. It says common sense ain't common.
It's really not. It's actually a saying.
Unfortunately, that's true.
Yep.
Because, I mean, that should be common sense. You should know not to bully people. If you have been bullied and it made you feel like crap, why would you turn around and make someone else feel like crap by bullying them?
Mm-hmm. Like I said,
I mean,
people don't like it. And people will stand up for those people. So that whenever you feel as if somebody might be being extra mean to you because of how they're talking to you, you might want to look into yourself. And try to find out, what did you do? What did you do to enact that? To enable that treatment towards you? Now,
I got one last one, and then we're going to segue out on this. But what it was, look again. I thought I was going to be able to remember it. Oh, this one's easy. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're early, you're on time. You ever heard that? Have you ever heard that? If you haven't heard it before, you just heard it. If you're early, you're on time. And if you're on time, you're late. That means, there's a big thing now with cats are in at 1 o'clock. And they come through the door at 1:10, 1:08.
At that point, you're late.
And I'm on time. I'm here at 1. No, you're not. You was in the parking lot at 1, but you didn't walk on site until 1:08. which makes you late.
Exactly.
So, people need to understand. I know that everyone's gonna have mixed feelings about this. There's people that's gonna be like, man, 16, whatever, man. That's cool. But 15 minutes prior to your shift is actually on time.
Yeah.
Where right at 10:01, yeah, they give you the grace period, but everybody used the grace period to the point where the grace period has no grace anymore.
Yeah, don't. You ain't even fashionably
You're not
late
even
at that
fashionably late. You just late.
Exactly, late as hell.
So, on that note, I'm just gonna leave you with that. And then I'm gonna let y'all segue out on this right here. It's on my SoundCloud.
Bitches. Rowdy Piper.
Yeah, because this is Epic Friday. Ha ha. Yeah, and so we wanted to hit y'all with a little something, something. And we'll see you again on another episode of Don't Do That on Mad as Hell Monday. Yeah. So, like, comment, subscribe to 16 TV for the Wake and Bake Show, Action Figure Junkies, 16 the Icon music videos, Hope Down King music videos, Mad Dog McGraw videos, Roll for Show videos, Sincere Sinatra videos, and yeah.
Let's go check it out.
Check it out. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good Friday. Stay safe.
This is my favorite pastime.
Yeah, look at you.